All right, it's Tuesday night. It is that wonderful time. Guys, don't fret. Our special guest is here. But because he is awesome, because he is history setting tonight, we got to give him his own little special intro now, don't we? So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, TCT BNL, that's me, proudly brings to you its soon to be world famous No Lag Zone. And tonight we have the Doctor of Style, the Tower of Power, the Man of the Hour, Rodney, aka Big Man Bearded. Bro, I told you it was different, wasn't it?
That was way different than usual.
I know, right? Now, guys, we've got Rodney from his hotel area, so I'm going to put it out there like this. If there's anything that has to happen, I will pull him off the screen. He's gracious to give us his time, and we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff tonight. But we're going to hit that roll call, Rodney, right before I make you reintroduce yourself to everybody. We got Iron Wings, my brother, claiming first, and yeah, it's about time you finally beat me to a budget pocket knife, and it wasn't a Kanku or Efengro or, one of those. Will, dude, nice to see you in here, my brother. I really love those biased giveaways, don't you, my friend? Ah, man, we got King Ginger in here. My brother, how are you? I'm so sorry to see that beard go, but I had to pick on you, man. And look at that. We have Ron. How are you, my brother? I hope you are doing good as well. All right. Now, Rodney, we all know you've been out of it for a little bit for obvious reasons. But do me a favor, reintroduce yourself to everyone, bro.
I'm Big Man Bearded. I came into the bearded community probably about 2 years ago. I do reviews on beard products, men's grooming, all that, and I will be coming back to it in about a month and a half, probably.
Now, Rodney has set history twice with my channel. He is the first person ever who found me in the men's grooming area and actually admitted to it. So, there's that history. And he is the first person ever to get a hold of me and go, dude, I want on your show. And I'm like, how do you turn that down? You sit and go, what day works for you? And we get them scheduled. Now, bro, you have been battling the coof,
Yeah.
How are you doing? Well, let's get that out of the way. How are you doing now? Because I know you probably went through some dark times.
Well, when I first got diagnosed with it, I was here at the hospital I'm at right now. I was here. Then I got transferred to another hospital. And then I got transferred back to where I'm at now. And I've been here since. And it's a dark place when you can't have visitors, you can't have nobody come see you. You have nurses and doctors coming in spacesuits.
Yeah.
Because, it's an awkwardness when you have to have space helmets on and, you look like you're getting ready to go into I forget what it is, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy. So I did about 30 days of that, getting recovered from all that stuff. And because of that, I lost my mobility to walk and stuff. So now they're getting my mobility to walk back in and stand and all that stuff. So being bedridden for 30 days, it sucks.
Bro, I am so sorry. But guys out there, I've had this theory with Rodney, okay, and I joked about it with him in the green room. He's got some hot nurses sitting around. That's why he keeps going, I'm coming home tomorrow. Then it's like, oh, my back. I'm going to stay here. He's got something going on there. I know Rodney. He's working something in there.
You get the same nurses, they get to know you by name around here.
Well, dude, you're almost part of the workflow right now, Dagan, what's up? I actually saw your mouth move in your review today, Dagan. It freaked me out. That's all I'm saying. Don't ever trim again. Scary. All right, so you said you are getting your mobility back.
Yeah, I walked for the first time Friday. I walked, I think, a total of 20 feet on Friday. So getting the mobility back, getting all the core back, and all that stuff by sitting up and getting all the muscles working again. It's just, it's crazy how you can lose stuff like that.
And I know this is going to sound like I'm being an ass, but I'm not. But it had to be such a rewarding feeling to you to be able to sit up, and just move.
It was.
I
It
mean,
was.
it's that little things that we just take for granted every day. Like, I'm hungry. I'm going to go walk to the kitchen,
Let me tell you about the food in here, man. The menu is so short that you have the same stuff. Like, I mean, it's only like three things I like in this place, anyways. It's just disgusting.
Well,
It's just disgusting.
dude, it's no offense. It's a hospital. They're not there to give you a gourmet 5-star meal. They're like, let's get him in and get him out as quick as we can, as long as he's good.
Yeah, well, when you're here for 4 months, it sucks.
Yeah. So who you paying to smuggle you in takeout? That's all I want to know.
You know, actually,
See that smile, guys? Caught him.
my wife was bringing food, and then it got to be a big, like, the hospitals. Like, sometimes you can get takeout, but with COVID and all this stuff now, they don't want outside stuff brought in. And
Sadly, I can see that they want to keep as much control as possible
yeah,
over certain areas.
yeah, yeah.
Guys, I didn't say it. Pay attention to the beard, or it will swallow you. That's all I'm saying. Thank you, Dagan.
Yeah. The COVID that happens in the hospital right now, like, it's crazy. Like, when I was downstairs, we were, I think, 30 deep. Now they're like 50 or 60 deep downstairs.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So,
And dare I ask, because I know your wife and she's awesome. How is she holding up throughout all this?
she's doing good. She actually got sick herself and had to have her gallbladder taken out.
No more fried food. And you're a Southerner. Ooh,
I want to say
that's
like 3 weeks ago.
damn.
So,
No fried food for a Southerner. That's like a death sentence.
it
Oh,
is.
oh my God. Sorry.
But the question is, will she listen? Probably not.
I'm not going there because I'm not in the mood to get hit. Nope.
But
Nope.
I will tell you, she stuck by me through all this. She comes here every day. She's a trooper through this, I'll tell you.
Oh, dude, she's put up with you for how many years? We already know she's a keeper.
We'll be 5 years in 2 months. Exactly 10 months from now, we'll be 5 years married.
Yeah, see, Dad's married, but I know there was time before then. So, see, we
Uh,
already knew
so
she's a keeper.
total about 7 years.
Congrats, brother.
Yeah. So she's been a trooper through this. But like I said, when you can't see your family for a month, you go into a lot of dark places. There ain't much that you can do in a hotel room by yourself.
Well,
Stare at the TV, stare at the walls. You're not allowed to have very much stuff in your room because, they don't want outside stuff brought into COVID areas. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use that word.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
But,
and guys, if we just go dark all of a sudden, that means YouTube. That's all I'm saying. Because my hands are up here. I'm not pulling anything. All right. So let's cover the big burning question, man. How did you pull yourself out? Because I know with my mind, you're already thinking, I'm already thinking, I've got it. I'm in a hospital. I've lost the ability to move. I'm checking out. How did you pull yourself out? What got you through it?
I mean, there was times that I wanted to give up. I mean, I was hoping to be out of here before Christmas.
I remember.
That That just didn't happen. There was, I mean, behind the scenes, they were trying to send me to a rehab facility, which I was supposed to go to Maryland. Um, that fell through. I was supposed to go to Ohio for rehab. That fell through. Um, and all of it fell through because of COVID.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to take patients at the time because COVID was. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
The virus was running rapid at the time, so um, everybody didn't want to take nobody at the time. I mean, it was hard for even you know nursing homes to take people around here because nobody wanted to take the patients on. So I stayed here, and the therapy team here at the hospital, they've never done severe therapy like they have to do with me, but they've done very well with it, I think.
Well, you're
But
moving, so yeah. They've got
coming,
my respect forever. My brother's up and walking, you know?
yeah, coming out of the darkness, though. I mean, when you get put on a whole new floor and you get to actually interact with people again, and you can actually, not have to see spacesuits and be treated like you have a disease or something.
Well, and you've experienced what I've been talking about for over a year now, that distancing and that disconnect. You know, it's when they're walking in and you feel like you're the disease carrying monkey from that movie with De Niro and Cuba Gooding. And it's like, talk to me, somebody say hi.
Yeah,
You've gone through a lot and you're still here. And dude, seriously, you know?
it's. I mean, it was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, when I tested positive, of course, Amanda went to get tested also, and she tested negative about it. So I mean, I don't know how we were in the same house sitting so close together. I mean, she might be the type that doesn't test positive, but
Or she has that high natural immunity that we keep hearing about nowadays.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
But
man, I'm getting emotional over here going, holy fuck, you know?
it's no fun, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I got the vaccine. That's probably the only thing that saved my butt. Was I actually got the vaccine back in April of last year, and like I didn't have to go on no breathing equipment. I didn't have to go on anything like that.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I was normal. I mean, I didn't have to be like where they shove a tube down your throat and they put you to sleep for 10 days and all that stuff. I wasn't like that. But they said if I didn't have the COVID shot, then it would have probably been a different story.
Well, it's thank God you got vaxxed, you know? I
Yeah.
mean, I've got my own things on it. I mean,
Well,
I don't see it as a vax.
after,
I see it as a helper because if
yeah,
you're vaccinated, you're not going to get it. But
yeah.
that's just me and my old brain working, you know?
And the thing about it is after I got vaxxed, I didn't, I didn't really. I mean, I heard of people getting it, but like nobody in my family got it or nothing like that. But I was the first one in the family to get it.
Oh, wow.
So, you know, I didn't think it was a real thing until you actually get it. And then they're like, yeah,
Well, I think we've all gone through that. You know, like your first car wreck or the first time you fall off a bike, the first time you get your heart broke. You don't really believe it until it kicks you in your manhood. And then
yeah,
it's like, well, now I got to deal with this. You know,
yeah.
I just, damn, man.
It,
I I can't even begin to think what we all sit and go, you know, this is bullshit. This is crap, you know, being alone. But the struggle you went through and you're coming out and you're still positive and you're able to joke about it. I think that is a true testament to you and your spirit because I'm military. We can joke at the dark, you laugh at the darkest shit on the planet, and that's how we deal with things, you know?
yeah. I mean, it's just something that I've lived through it. been through it. Now, like right after I got off of that floor, I had a friend come in here, and she passed away of it. And yeah, it was it's crazy. It's just crazy how it works, man.
Yeah, because especially when you keep hearing about new strains and you don't know if they can be detected by the test, and you don't know if you have it and that kind of thing. I just, oh,
And like me, I really wasn't showing symptoms of it. I was just told that I was. We had a friend over at our house, and one day I got a text message saying, "Hey, I tested positive." So I was around it, but I didn't really think that I would have got it. But when I came here, rapid test or something, that 10 minutes they come back to you, and you're like, "Oh, yeah." So
yeah, it's like a pregnancy test. You're like, no, please, no positive, no, no, you know.
it's just crazy how all all of it is. It's just, I don't know. Some people are just dumb for not getting facts. But some, I don't judge people, but it does save lives. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's cool. And like I said, I offered you a really open forum, and we're going to talk about what you wanted to talk about.
But
You know,
trust me, when
I
I
even
got
put it.
out, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, sir.
When I got out, they stuck me with a booster shot and all kinds of other stuff, and I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, I even put in the description for tonight's show that we're going to talk about this in mental health, because I
Yeah.
know when you contacted me, it was, I want to talk about this. So here we have you live going through it. So if anybody in the chat has any questions, please throw them out, because Rodney has said he'd be pretty much open about anything. The only thing I have is if like a nurse comes in and goes, he's done, we got to cut it right there with Rodney. So
There's a big sign on my door that says "Do not disturb" right now.
all right, man. So what? God, this is gonna sound so lame. What have you done for fun in there? I mean, if you've been bedridden, I mean, have you counted your ceiling tiles and like tried to find shapes with them? You know?
I haven't done that, but the floor I'm on right now, let's just say I've been moved around a lot on this floor, and you get some real unique neighbors sometimes. I, I'm just saying, they'll keep you occupied by screaming, yelling. You know, uh, right now I have one that is beside me that he's got gangrene in his leg, and
Ew.
he's he's pretty interesting right now.
Hope,
He's
hopefully he gets to keep that leg. You know?
I hope so too, but it's been interesting. I mean, the screamers, the yellers, you have jumpers, you have old people just wandering the halls. It's just crazy. I mean, you see some funny stuff in here.
So have you turned on like Telemundo and learned how to speak Spanish yet?
Not yet, but I should have.
He's like, damn, I'll have to get on that.
I should have. I should
All right.
have.
Now, knowing you've been giving thoughts to your channel. I
Yeah.
know you. You've been kicking around ideas in your head how to make changes. What's some of the things you came up with, man?
Uh, it's going to be a lot different from what my other reviews have been like. It's going to be more editing done to my stuff a little bit. Um, not too much, but it's just some things I have to work on. Um, Sometimes I was nervous doing reviews and stuff, and how if you do a new company, how they're going to react to you and all this stuff. But I'm just going to stop, you know, being like that and do the honest opinion, which I've always gave my honest opinion.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if they don't like it, they can come talk to me afterwards.
See, and I like this. I saw you. I saw you delete that earlier when I was looking at my iPad, but I like this. Iron Wings wants to know if you've named your ceiling tiles yet, and there's a bonus if you get that reference.
No, I haven't named them yet, but I think I got the reference to that.
Iron Wings is ex-military too, so he's got the same kind of dark sense of humor. He's a good guy. Oh man, but see, you get an extra added bonus for your reviews, man. You're like, trust me, I can tell you what this smells like. I just got my smell back.
You know what? Actually,
Evening, G.
I did not lose my smell and I did not lose my taste.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You must have got a weird variant. And Will is asking you, did you have any pre-existing medical conditions before the coof?
Nope. Nope. But they put you on some weird ass medicines and stuff while you're in here.
Oh yeah. I bet you're getting like the really, really good antibiotics, you know?
Oh yeah. I had when I had it, they had me on the strongest antibiotic that they could find. Going through an IV like 24 hours a day for like 2 weeks straight.
Yeah, that's one of those times where you're like, man, I wish I could get laid. I'm not catching anything right now, you know, with all the good drugs going through you.
Hey Gary. Yeah,
Gary says, hope you're doing well, brother.
Thank you. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, just the way they run the antibiotics through you, and then I had an incident.
Uh-oh.
I had before I came in here, I had a spot on my back that lost a lot of blood. I mean, when I'm talking about a lot of blood, it was just a pinhole.
Okay.
That's what's crazy about it. One night, I could feel it bleeding, and I told Amanda about it. She put a towel behind it. She's like, just put pressure on it, it'll stop. Yeah, the next day, it was like this huge blood clot where I was sitting that filled like the hospital basin up.
Oh, that's not good.
And I was like, you know, in my head, I'm thinking, you know, all the blood will just reproduce in your system and all that stuff. So when I got here, they also found out that I only had 3 pints of blood in my system.
Dude!
So they had to end up giving me 8 pints of blood on top of everything that was going on. It was crazy.
What the? All right.
I was just like, hey, blood will reproduce. It'll just circulate itself through, you know. No, doesn't happen.
No, but you got a hole in you that's not plugged up.
But it wasn't bleeding no more. It stopped bleeding that day. I didn't bleed for like a week. But
God, I love you. You try to kill me over here with worry. You know that, right?
I hate hospitals. You can ask my wife that. I hate hospitals.
Okay, who really likes hospitals? All right, seriously. Who really likes going into your doctor and going, yeah, I was a dumbass and shot myself in the head with a nail gun? Every guy I know is like, bring me my needle nose. You know?
It's interesting.
Yeah,
it's very interesting.
Will said it perfectly. Your check engine light came on.
It did. It did. And boy, when it cut on, it was like the doctor looked at me. He said, Are you okay? And I was like, yeah. He's like, you ain't been feeling dizzy or nothing? I was like, nah, I'm fine. He's like, you know, I got to give you 8 pints of blood, right? I was like, no. I was like, am I really that low?
Who's like on empty. And you're like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm good. Yeah, like Ron, deliberately bearded Ron wants to know, did they ever figure out what caused the hole?
It was just like a little, it was like a scratch. like a little. I guess I might have scratched myself with a back scratcher or something, and might have like made a boo boo or something. But it bled. It bled, buddy. And when it bled, it bled. I was just like, well, hey, it'll come back.
Dude, I am gonna pick on you forever about that one. Yeah, hell, I'm almost out of blood. I'm good. I'm like pale white. I'm fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. I didn't feel no different. I was like, you sure you're good? You don't feel dizzy? You don't feel lightheaded? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I am curious about this. Are you on blood thinners, brother?
Yes.
Okay, that could be. That could be.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Yes. At the time, I was on a blood thinner called Eliquis, which I don't. They say you're not supposed to have major bleeding problems with it and this and that. But since I've been in here, they put me on the old rat poison, and they said if something like that would ever happen again, they could, come to the hospital right away. They can reverse the bleeding
Oh, yeah.
where they stopped it. And I was like, well, okay. But with the Eliquis, there wasn't nothing they could do about that because there's not been nothing out there to reverse that one.
We're gonna see you on a freaking TV commercial at some point. If you've ever taken Eliquis and had a bleeding problem, please call this number. My God. Your wife is a freaking saint. I swear to God, if she ever watches this,
she's probably watching now. She just ain't commenting.
You need to be put up for sainthood. That's all I'm saying. When he gets his happy butt out of there, he better take you out for a mass. Oh, you can't have fried food anymore. No, steak can be baked. Yeah. Or broiled, whatever. Yeah. He needs to take you for a steak dinner. That's all I'm saying.
I told my therapy team today, I was like, hey, look, with all the therapy y'all done to me and all this stuff, I said, I could do a hell of a therapy commercial for y'all,
You've been there long enough. Roll the cameras in,
Exactly.
Hi, I'm Rodney. I'm part of the furniture now. You may see me on this floor, this floor, this floor.
It's crazy.
All right, so you talked about the hospital food. Let's change this up because I'm going to pick on you even more, and I don't want to. God, bleed out on me. What has been your favorite item from the cafeteria? And don't say Jell-O because everybody says Jell-O. Nope.
No. Jell-O, no, because they were feeding me protein stuff, and they gave me this Jell-O stuff. And I tell you, I thought it was Jell-O. I opened it up, and I took a bite of it. And the consistency of it was horrible. But when you take your spoon and put it down in the middle of it, bring it up. Remember the Nickelodeon slime?
Oh, God. Yeah.
That's exactly what the consistency looked like as it was coming off of the spoon. And I was like, I'll never eat this stuff again.
Yeah, I'll pass on the snot. I'm good.
Yeah, that's exactly what it tastes to me, like the texture of it. But like for mornings, it's omelets for me. For lunch, it's a cheeseburger, and they got these home fries. It's really good. And for dinner, it's chicken every night.
Nice. And Iron Wings? No, bro. Not if you make it with vodka and tequila. Then it's good. That's all I'm saying. See my last answer on vodka tequila. Change your mind. Okay. You're in there eating omelets, cheeseburgers with great fries, and chicken.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm coming for a visit. I'm raiding your dinner. I don't care.
I mean, the menu's so short. Like, for what I could order for dinner, it's a horrible meatloaf. I mean, I tried it. The roast beef ain't bad. Baked chicken and what else? Oh, they give you some kind of fish.
See, I knew you had a great childhood, Ron. I knew it by seeing those pre-beard pictures. I knew it, bro. That's all I'm saying. And some kind of fish. Yeah, okay.
Give you some kind of, I don't know what kind of fish it is. I ain't never heard of it before. And Yeah, I think that's it. That's all you get to choose for dinner.
Wow.
And then they tell me after I get in here, they're like, "Oh well, before you got here, we used to have stir fry and shrimp and this and that on the menu, but
Oh,
the
see,
menu just changed when you got here." And I was like,
yeah,
"Son of a!"
yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you that I'm missing the executive chef now. Did you have to like stick that one in there too?
I'm like, "Son of a!"
God. I stopped drinking tequila after 1993. Camp Casey Barracks, Taegu, Korea. That's all I'm saying. Doritos. Yeah, okay. Somehow that doesn't surprise me with him. Okay, so something we're doing recently on my channel, and you are now a part of it, okay? I firmly believe that 2021 was the year of the troll. Too many people came out to attack people and tear people down. We are all about building people up. Like we've done in this first half hour. I saw you in the green room. I'm looking at you now. You're smiling. You're happy. You're around your friends. You're around your brothers. I firmly believe that everybody has something going on. It's so easy to destroy and it's harder to build up, but building people up is a lot more rewarding.
Mhm.
One of the things I think I really truly believe in is just taking that time out of your day to have a conversation like this, because you never know how important that is. I understand I'm a goofy looking son bitch, but I bet tonight has been your best entertainment in the hospital so far.
It has. It, tonight, it's great.
Now, if you had to recommend to some people, how do you go about building people up who are struggling, Rodney? Because I know you've been there for me before. When I thought about throwing my hat in and saying, fuck it, I'm done, you got a hold of me quick.
I mean, you gotta tell people to think positive. Don't think negative. Don't you know? Sometimes they just need a real good kick in the ass just to get themselves started again. Not to do whatever it is they want to do. Um, my big thing is positivity. I mean, like me in here, I had to stay positive.
Yeah.
There are days I didn't go positive, yes, but my wife was there to pick me up. Tell me, hey, this is what's going to happen. It's just a lot of positivity on my end.
Yes, it does, brother Ron. I know I've given you a swift kick in yours too when you tried to turtle up and hide for a while, but I love you, Ron. You're awesome.
I tell you what, I hid for a long time, and you found me. So,
well, you got to check on the good ones,
yeah.
And I mean, I love like when I'll get an update from Shaky. It's like, you talk to Rodney. How's he doing? What's going on? I'm like, easy, damn boy.
Yeah. He checks on me every week. You check on me every week. It's a good feeling that you got people out there checking on you, making sure everything's going good.
Yeah, like I told you in the beginning in the green room, you're one of the good ones. You're an awesome dude. It's nothing about your channel, it's who you are. Every time I've interacted with you, it's always been incredible. It's always been uplifting.
Yeah.
And see, he's another recipient of my biased giveaways. I love doing those at times. It's so fun. And I mean, just like throwing you a weird one tonight, talking about your channel. I know you have fun on it, and I know I've watched you grow with your channel. And even like tonight, I'm watching you get that feeling back inside you. Trust me, when you get sprung, we're going to do another live and be like, holy fuck, he's home. Let's get the party going,
I definitely want to do one when I get home.
You better.
Home will be a whole lot better than here, but
Well, it's a process. And right now, I'm overjoyed to know you're getting mobility back. because yeah, I was a little bit scared with some of those pictures you sent me.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the one picture I sent you, that was my first time out of my room. I'll tell you this, that was my first time out of my room in 3 months.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
And my kids complain over a 10-minute punishment, you know?
Well, let me tell you, it's not fun. I mean, and me spending the holidays in here, I didn't like that. That was a dark moment for me also. But
And
with
anybody who's in the
everything that
military
was,
knows that. Yeah.
yeah, with everything that was going on, um, you're supposed to be like 17 years or older before you can come and visit somebody now in here.
Wow.
And of course, I have my little 10-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And the other doctor surprised me on Christmas. Somebody come see me.
Nice.
So
Nice.
that was uplifting, big uplifting for me. Um, yeah.
How? Okay, if you don't want to answer, I fully understand. How is that whole process going with him? How's he holding up?
He's holding up good. He's excited to see progress from me every day. Of course, he wants me to come home. So it'll be a lot better when I'm at home. He's sticking it out there.
Good.
He's being
Good.
a trooper about it.
Good. Hey, Ron. See, and I think that also is helping you as well, because I know you. If he was suffering, that would do damage to you. So it's
Yeah.
got to be great to see him him sticking in there, him moving forward with you. I bet you guys do a lot of video talks every day, don't you?
Yeah. We do video talks. We do phone conversations. It's just, you know, just sucks. But yeah, they surprised me with that on Christmas. So I was pretty happy about that.
Okay. Okay. Are we back?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what the hell just happened, but it was like I was out, I was back, I was out, I was there. So I missed like the last little bit that you said.
I said it was just good for them to actually surprise me and let something like that happen. Just to let him come see me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was set up through the doctors and the administration here at the hospital and all that already. So,
I think that's
it's
awesome.
pretty cool.
You know, I do. And I don't care. I'm going to fucking say it. It's going to make my year when you get sprung. Because I've offered to jailbreak you a bunch of times, but we ain't getting you out of there before you're ready to go, you know?
Yeah. Trust me, the day I get sprung out of here, you'll be the first to know.
Rodney's going to be dancing out of the hospital. I'm free. I'm free. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I love it. Hey, Travis, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Travis.
And I always make fun of him for that. I always screw up his last name on purpose just to get him. But still. All right. I don't care. I'll put it. Keep it somewhat family friendly. When you get out of there, what's the first thing you're doing?
The first thing I'm going to do is have a big steak dinner.
See, I told you. You go take her out. Make sure she gets treated appropriately, too.
That's the first thing I'm going to do. I want some decent food. That's it.
Oh, my God. Dude, you had better. God, how can I put this? Have your cell phone with you. Live stream it on Instagram going, I just got sprung from the hospital for having all this bad crap. This is what I'm doing now, you know? So we just, yeah, exactly like that. So we can see that shit-eating grin on your face going, steak, Rodney, happy, you know?
Exactly.
See, there you go. Medium rare, baked tater, and lots of garlic butter.
Yep.
Come on, pull that off. Okay, cool. Man, dude, it's been been interesting, you know, hearing somebody on the inside actually talking about what's going on. And it's also uplifting in a way because I'm seeing you. I'm seeing my brother again, you know, not, well, hi. I don't know what I'm going to do. It's Rodney, man.
Yeah. Uh, this is great. I mean, just the interaction tonight is just great.
I'll admit, I was a little worried. I was a little worried in the beginning. I'm like, okay, we got like 10 minutes. Where the fuck is he? I'm like, I hope nothing bad happened because I don't want to come on the air and go, I don't know where he's at. He's in the hospital. So if he's not here, there's got to be something bad going on, you know?
Like I said, while I was in here, I got to catch up on football all year, so I have nothing else better to do.
I was going to say, what do you got to do?
Nothing.
You know, look
College
down and count chest
football.
hair?
Yeah. College football, NFL. Then after NFL is over with, you find out Tom Brady decided to retire.
Well, if he'd waited till Friday, he would have gotten something like 15 million. So I'm glad he did it now. And yeah, he is sounding better, isn't he, Ron? He really is. I
Well,
mean,
at least he did it before he got all that money.
I will say it like this for Brady. Once he made the statement of his wife doesn't like it when he gets hit and he wants to be there for his children and he's in his 40s, I knew it was coming. He's done everything he needs to do in the NFL, period.
Yeah, he's got, what, 6 Super Bowl rings? No, he's got more than that. 7. No, 8.
Sure?
No, he's got 7. He's got 7. You're right.
Yeah.
He's got 7. He's got 7.
I mean, he brought a title to Tampa. Nobody else has ever done that.
Yeah, they did. One time.
Really? When Tampa go to the Super Bowl?
That was against the Raiders 2002, maybe?
Yeah. Too much beard, not enough vegetables. I don't care.
Sorry. Oh my God. I remember they won one Super Bowl under I think they had the Barber boy down there, I think.
Tiki Barber.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got to see Gronkowski for 2 more years, so heck, I'm good.
Yeah, well, you know, he's gonna retire now too for good.
Well, yeah. He's already set. He's been banking his NFL contract since day one and living off his endorsement money. He don't need to play. He's good. You know?
It's just the interesting thing is where Aaron Rodgers is going to be placed at.
I'm betting Denver, honestly. I really am.
Tampa Bay may sweep him up.
Yeah. Or even all the way down in New Orleans. You never know.
That would be interesting.
Because New Orleans is going through a turmoil, seeing how Sean Payton basically went, see ya. You know?
Yeah, but I think there's something funny behind that. I think he's coming back next year.
I keep hearing the rumors of Dallas, which I please no. But if it does, it does. Just like with me being stuck up here in Washington State, all I have is Seahawk crap going on. And I'm like, well, if Russell Wilson would just come out and go, no, I want to stay in Seattle, we can stop all this drama going on up here. But I got to hear about St. Russell the first.
Russell, he doesn't want to stay.
Why should he? They're in a rebuilding team again. He's getting his ass handed to him. He wants to win a Super Bowl again.
Yeah. And that's the same reason Aaron Rodgers wants to stay. He didn't want to be a part of a rebuild team. But here's my question. How are you going to be a part of a rebuild team when your team was seeded number one in the playoffs?
I guarantee you a lot of those guys, it's their contract year. So I bet most of them are going to leave and go somewhere else, you know?
Probably right. I'm interested in tomorrow to see what the Washington team names their team.
Honestly, for me, right now, I'm more interested in Major League Baseball getting its act together. Spring training is right around the corner, and I don't think it's going to happen. I really, truly don't.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like they find something new with this virus every day, and I mean, I think it screwed football up a lot this year because there's a lot of good teams out there. If they didn't have people on, you know, the virus list,
I
that
agree.
they might have went farther than they did. But
But it was also nice to see people back in the stadiums because I don't care what anybody says. You cannot pump in fan noise and get the same adrenaline rush and the same reaction on the field. It's like you're just going through the motions. It's that crowd can will life back into any team, anywhere in any stadium, you know?
mhm, you're very right. And it was good seeing. I mean, even in college, it was good seeing them in college stadiums.
Yeah.
They were packing college stadiums out this year.
I mean, just even simple things like what do you got? The Batman coming out with a new movie in a couple months that I'd love to take my son and go see it on a big screen, but up here in Washington State, we can't. A lot of stuff is closed down and don't know if it's ever going to reopen, you know? Like a little while ago, I had a professional chef as a guest, and it's amazing how many restaurants will never open again because of this.
Well, and that's probably why they have it controlled so good. I mean, I don't know what y'all's numbers are up there, but it's got to be somewhat controlled better than anywhere else in the world, probably in the United States. Because, like, where I'm at, everything's open. The only thing it ain't open is Walmart 24/7, which I don't think we'll ever see that again.
Yeah, and that's kind of no
There was
offense, but
talk
that's kind of
when
sad.
I worked for Walmart, they talked about trying to get away from the 24/7 thing, anyways, because they were losing money in the long run because nobody would really shop at nighttime.
See, for me, I love that where you could
Yeah,
either go at like dark 30 in the morning, hella late at night, and nobody's there. You can get in, you ain't got to fight everybody. You get your stuff done in like a half hour, you know?
the only times it was really busy overnights was like first of the month when people got food stamps.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of plants around us. Like we got Little Debbie, Hershey, all that stuff. So when the plants let go at nighttime, they would come shopping and do their shopping at night. But
See,
yeah, I don't
that's
think.
good stuff, don't you? You're just rubbing it in some more. Look at you.
Well, we got Little Debbie. We have Little Debbie. Um,
Okay, just for the record, everyone, did you see the smile on his face? He's like, now I'm really gonna fuck with him, and he's just rattling them off, you know?
I mean, we have all the major. We have all the major, like the cracker companies and stuff like that around here in Nabisco.
Yeah.
All that stuff. We have all of them right within like a big strip.
See, all I've got is coffee out here. That's it. Coffee and microbrews. Pretty much it.
I just like out here, everything's open, and they're building every day to open new things.
You see,
So,
that is a good sign. That really truly is, you know?
like in town that I live in, they just opened a Chipotle. We're getting a Popeyes, and
See,
um,
Ron, I noticed that too. He's trying to play it off, but I noticed that every time he's like that shit eating grin he's got going on right there. Ah, shaky
they
brother.
got
So cool, man. We're still going for a little bit.
we got a lot of stuff that's opening up around us, and it took a step back for like a year or so. They were supposed to open earlier, but because of everything that happened, they delayed a lot of openings. But they're building them now.
Well, that's good. Now, but unfortunately, Rodney, we're at that point where we got to start doing a little bit of a wind down because I got some dad duty to put in tonight.
That's fine with me.
Now, I also want to throw this one out there, okay? I throw a challenge out recently. Well, not recently, the last year or so on my show. We talked about building people up. Here's a good way to do it. I challenge everyone to call 3 people this week. Call 3. Not ones that you talk to every single day, not ones that you've got, that's my brother, that's this. Call people you haven't talked to in a while and seriously just ask them how they're doing. I've already got mine covered. I got Rodney tonight, and you've all seen how he's been from the beginning to right now. And trust me, Shaky, he is. We're trying to get him away from the hot, sexy nurses on his floor that he's keeping like, oh, my back. Oh, come over here and take care of me. You see him smile? You know what he's doing. Yeah, now he's biting his lip not to smile, you mother. Don't think I don't know that trick. I've got kids. But yeah, just call 3 people and see how they're doing and have the courage to listen. Because a simple thing like tonight, him giving me 50 some odd minutes of his life tonight, look at what it's done for him. Imagine what it can do for other people out there if you do this on a bigger scale. You want to add to that one, my brother?
And yeah, like what he was saying, you never know what's going on in somebody's life until you reach out and
Look, I just got you a bunkie.
come on down. Yeah, you really don't know what's going on in somebody's life until you reach out to them. Like Chris didn't even know. I mean, I'm sure he saw it on Facebook, but he reached out to me and talked to me when he found out I was in the hospital. With what's happened to me since I've been in here, I've stayed in contact with my family more than I have in the past. Aunts and cousins and stuff like that I wouldn't talk to on a regular basis, but I do, call them from time to time now and see how they're doing and staying in touch with them. And yeah.
And I'm going to tell you this right now, and it's live, okay? You ever need me, you pick up that little Instagram thing, Mahoos, and hit that little call, or on Facebook, that audio call, whatever, you call.
I will.
You better. I don't ever want to hear about a time, well, I wish I would. No, just do it, Either that or send an officer Shaky to come get you.
You don't want to hear of a blood loss like I had before.
No shit! Dude! Hey, Mark Brown, how you doing, brother? Okay, well, we are at that point where I'm going to talk about, I would say, what does Shaky have coming up this week? But we know more antibiotics, more chicken tacos and everything else you're getting in there. But tomorrow I've got a big fixed blade review dropping for those of you who watch the show alone. It's the one that Alan Kay carried, that brand. So it's a big one. And on Friday, I've got a men's grooming company review that you're not going to want to miss. It's a long one. It's a lengthy one, and it goes in depth on something. But still, hey, Landshark, how you doing, brother? All right, Rodney, I'm giving you the floor for a moment, bro. If there's anything you want to say before we hit that little wrap-up thing, and then don't go away. I need you in the green room because we got some stuff to talk about.
All right. Yeah, I just want to thank y'all for coming and supporting me tonight, because I was nervous coming on here, being in the hospital, not being in a normal area where people usually would talk to Chris at home, and
he's talking
all
about
this
chair,
stuff.
which looks really comfortable.
But yeah, it's been a good night. I appreciate everybody came out. I appreciate everybody stays in contact with me and all that.
Yeah, Nick, he's in the hospital. And there you go. See, Iron Wings praying for you. We're all praying for you. I'm asking everyone, say a simple prayer for Rodney tonight that he, gets more mobility back. I think it's huge that he was able to go 20 minutes. So, dude, yeah, you got this, man.
Yeah.
Like, even Ron, you're a brother. Hope you'll be home soon. You got everyone giving you love and support in the chat, man.
Like I told today, I should be home the first or second week of March.
Nick, you're good. Don't worry, brother. And that's good. Like I said, once you get out of there, I want to see that live feed of you just dancing down the stairs, going to get my steak dinner, And to your beautiful bride, if you are watching to this point, if he doesn't call me and he needs to, would you please smack him? Not on the lower back, on the little dot, all right? We don't need him bleeding out again because he's stupid. But still, you find that soft spot, you get him, okay? Now, on that wonderful note, guys, thank you so much for the time you gave us tonight. Rodney, thank you. I can only phrase it like this, for your courage and your willingness to come on and talk about what you've been going through.
Yeah.
You set history again tonight, brother. This is why I love you. I never know what you're going to pop. You're just going to pop something new and historic. Like bleeding out, not knowing you're dying, you dumbass.
Well,
God.
I thought blood reproduced.
Yeah, that's going to be on your fucking tombstone, I thought. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought.
Alrighty, guys. I got to hit that little outro. We will see all of you on our next video. Thank you so much for watching this one. Guys, thank you so much for the time you just gave me. I hope you enjoyed our guest tonight, if we had one, and yes, I'm pre-recording this, or that you might have enjoyed an open mic night or whatever the heck just happened. We're going to try to do these every single Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and whatever you guys are in between and around the world. Next week, we should have another amazing guest or something really cool for you to watch. Thanks so much for watching all this stuff, guys, and we'll see you in our next one.